getting live into the match. First map, Blood Run, KOOK versus Pavel here live on FACEIT TV. We're going to be off with Pavel right there as he picks up the Mega, picks up the Lightning Gun, and a quick frag as well. KOOK already down 1 at the beginning of Blood Run. What is going through KOOK's mind here?
I don't know, that was kind of cheesy. I mean, you know that when you spawn on yellow, you should take a peek before running straight to the Mega. So I think he wanted to, you know, play it fast so he could grab the Mega before the guy, or he was like, okay, I spawn here, he won't spawn an LG, so I will try to gamble it, but it didn't work out.
That is quite the shame there, but KOOK, we know that he's good for a very slow Blood Run game, a very tactical one. So let's see what he can bring to the table here. We've got Pavel, who is below. Oh, he's going to catch KOOK. Oh, great lightning gun there from Pavel. That was fantastic there. That burned as KOOK jumped across, and now Pavel is going to miss that rail, but that LG was so strong, and he's going to get that yellow.
Yeah, I think Pavel was hitting 43% LG, and now he's up to 47.
There he
so
goes.
yeah, it's just kind of huge LG, and now we're having the LG battle on the Plasma, but
wow,
obviously
KOOK.
Pavel's gonna win it because he's way more stacked, but KOOK did kind of a lot of damage, but he has no resources to recover from.
Yeah, what do you think about that? I mean, it was at a moment when all the items were spawning and he committed to the fight, so...
Yeah, that was kind of interesting to have the fight right now. He knew that he could take items right after, and now he's taking the Plasma Yellow, which is a big item.
Strange stuff from KOOK here. I think some errors we wouldn't normally see. And 3-0 the score as we approach the 2-minute mark. Pavel in a fantastic position. Great lightning once more to pick himself up the 4th. And he is just cycling like a beast right now. It's like there's no one even on the server. He's just making the rounds for the items. He finds KOOK again, takes some damage, but KOOK is even kind of helping him out right now. He can take items now.
Rails?
I think so, yeah.
No, 1 out of 2. He got 50%. Okay.
But there's the next red for KOOK, for Pavel, and a yellow as well, 150 armor, and he's on position here on this Mega. He is spotting all those grenades getting flung down from KOOK, but he is fine to deal with them, just dodging them easily, and there's a bit of splash damage, but there 200 again for Pavel as he makes the rocket jump up and pushes his way around, finds KOOK on the grenade deck there, waiting patiently for that red armor, but here is Pavel for the deny, and there it is, LG pushing KOOK away, but KOOK with a lot of damage, but it seems like it's redundant.
Yeah, I mean, KOOK did a really great job at kind of denying the red. He removed so much of Pavel's stack, but I think he stayed a bit too long because he could have left with 130 armor or something. I think now he was able to take yellows, which brings him up to 100 armor, but he could have a bit more after that fight.
There goes Pavel, spots KOOK, and oh, KOOK quickly, definitely jumping through that teleporter. But Pavel, he's shown some great lightning, and there it is again on that jump across. KOOK's got to not mess with that, and he does get this red armor, but here goes Pavel.
At KOOK's stack, I mean, it was very low. Hopefully the Mega was up, and now he's hitting such a beautiful rail.
Oh!
So low! Oh, 6 HP.
Nice by Pavel there. And you can see he's looking for it. He knew that KOOK would go down with that one shot. And he was 6 health. He's looking for that frag. Beautiful stuff from Pavel.
They both had shotgun in hand, right?
Yeah.
I think they were waiting for the one to be moving first. Hey, the pillar fight.
6-0. What is KOOK doing right now? I mean, how did this even happen, Lincoln? I mean, it's a big deficit here on Blood Run to see against with two Russian players so experienced on this map.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for KOOK to bring it back, but right now he has the rotation, he has every item, so he knows what to do. And look at that, he almost got a small shot to actually know the position of Pavel's. Hopefully for him it didn't connect. But yeah, now it's 200, now it's KOOK's time. I mean, he has to shine right now.
Nice rail there from Pavel. Connects it as KOOK tries to intercept through the teleporter there. And Pavel receiving one as well. Has to back away. Does find that yellow on the retreat path. Looking for health as well. But also he is very wary of an aggressive KOOK. And right now He's just trying to listen and hear it and find his way out of KOOK's path. And KOOK has a nice bit of
that would have
damage.
been such a move there. That rocket jump from KOOK was really great. He didn't take the rail right after. It's such a shame.
And red up now, and Pavel, 75 armor. There goes KOOK straight for the teleport. The worst possible timing for Pavel, but 6-1. KOOK's done this, and there is the next follow-up frag off the spawn. Pavel goes down.
The respawn frag. This is so huge for KOOK. No, Pavel is on the back foot, and look at that shaft. He only got like, okay, now he's back to 100, but he was like down to 45 HP, and he has no armor right now. But KOOK is missing on the Mega, and that's a big pickup for Pavel right now.
Yeah, definitely it is. And KOOK, he is looking really strong here, going forwards, pressing the issue on that yellow armor by the plasma gun. Pavel is committed to the fight. KOOK is so low, it's really close for both players, but KOOK goes down, 4 health left.
Wow.
Oh my god, they're both right to take the fight there, and it's just down to that 4 health. What do you say about that? But there goes KOOK, straight through the teleporter with the grenades. He knows Pavel's pretty weak, but Pavel looks like he's
about the
picking up.
fight. Like KOOK missed his rockets, and now Pavel got the lead back.
And also, I can't forget that direct rocket straight away from Pavel on the defense there. And now it looks like KOOK's going a little bit aggressive, but he hasn't the weapons to really make a fight like this happen. Pavel falls back, red up on the spot now, and there goes KOOK, but Pavel misses his shot. Good opportunity here for KOOK. Oh, KOOK goes aggressive, and there it is, jumping straight onto Pavel. Can he finally finish him? He does, and there is the Mega coming up too. So KOOK now, he's got 5 frags to find all of a sudden, but here is the Mega. Got to connect, he does. KOOK hitting right now, trying to find the follow-up, and there is Pavel. Oh, how did he manage to make that one? 60% of rail hits on KOOK there. That's pretty nice. Nice accuracy is going for the Russian as he spots Pavel's position once again and pulls out the rail, but that was a difficult shot. And oh, these rockets!
Holy well.
It's really hard, really tough for KOOK to force his way through that. It's just impossible.
Yeah, such good defensive rockets from Pavel. Like, he can't go in like that. I mean, this is Pavel, you don't touch me.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if your name's KOOK, I don't give a damn right now.
Yeah, that's why he's the cosmonaut, the master of rockets. And KOOK, there he is, flinging himself forwards into the position of Pavel. He will not take no for an answer, but still, Pavel persists to be alive. And KOOK is so low, 4 health again, almost getting dropped there by the LG.
The shaft of Pavel is such on today, I mean.
Oh,
wow.
That rail, that was ridiculous there. And Pavel, man, he is looking like, has he been playing a lot of CA? What is with this Pavel guy today?
Maybe, I have no idea, but yeah, I think the rail kind of secured the game for him, but wait a bit, like only 2 minutes remaining, it's still, wow, he actually takes another rail. KOOK is on such low HP right now, he has nothing to recover from. Every item's got picked up before, so what can he do right now? 4 frags,
yeah,
1 minute and 30.
And this is Blood Run. We don't usually see so much blood spilled on Blood Run. It's usually pretty low fragging, but this is just, it's like such a hectic game here. Look at these rail battles here over this Mega. KOOK's got the Mega finally, but oh, there it is. Does kill Pavel, but what is Pavel going to do off this spawn here? Well, I was going to switch over to Pavel, but no need that.
He's staying. I mean, he's...
Wow,
man, 3 rails, I mean.
He's feeling it, man. There's not much you can do. Like when someone's just like feeling it like that and starts taking the confidence shots, when Pavel does that, it can actually usually be a detriment to his game, I think, because I've seen Pavel sometimes, you know, when he's really hitting super well, sometimes he plays a bit too far outside of his own game. I've seen in the past and it's cost him, but so far so good with Pavel. 10-6, the final score there on Blood Run. So things are looking pretty strong here for Pavel. What do you think about this? We're going to go into Sinister now. And how do you like Pavel's chances to close this out against KOOK?
Well, I think Sinister is now he's really favoring KOOK's playstyle.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I was so impressed by Pavel right now. I mean, he's been playing Bloodrun really good. And when he was on the back foot, he was always dealing as much damage as Cooler, even more. Like,
Yeah.
no, I mean, he was doing everything right. I mean, we couldn't remove everything from him.
And here we go. We're going to get live into this Sinister game. It is match point here for Pavel and Kula. He faces elimination unless he can bring it all the way back here. Let's jump on Kula as we begin here. And he picks up that mega health, the yellow as well. Looking for some weapons though. There is the railgun, but this is it's not so comfortable to just be with only a railgun. So he's going to go for that lightning gun. The exposed position here, traversed with ease as Kula does pick it up. No problems encountered so far for Kula, even the rocket. So Kula, it seems like he's got a good start here, moving on to this red armor. And there is a very tidy little rail from below from Pavel to let Kula know that he shouldn't be too calm here. And there are some rockets as well. So Pavel slowing Kula down quite a bit there. So nice play there.
Yeah, it let him take the mega for free, like no damage at all. So yeah, and now he's back to 180, 150 armor, which is really great for an attack at red armor, which he's gonna do.
Yeah, it's really impressive how well Pavel managed that situation. And there's Kula, and he hits a great rail there, staying hidden for just long enough, and finally pulling the trigger. And Kula looks like he's going to be happy now. He's going to read the situation, be happy, being like, okay, I'm on the back foot, but actually cutting off position there onto that mega health. Great use of the weapon there. No way Pavel could have pushed in on that position. Kula sweeping away a yellow as well as some shards. So Kula now has worked himself back into position, 200-200 in fact. So he knows that things are looking good in this next red, and he's waiting to see where Pavel will be.
He knows that Pavel is always here trying to make damage at red armor. He doesn't want to throw himself like for nothing, and that's why he dropped down to look at Pavel's position. And okay, he took one rail, but it's like nothing when he was able to take the red armor right after.
Certainly so. And there goes Kula trying to defend that mega health, and even taking a bit of damage is fine. He's got so much stack to work with, and Pavel not really accomplishing much. What is Pavel, like, what is the best way for Pavel to get back in here? And before we go to that, I mean, here goes a bit of a fight from Pavel trying to contest this red armor. He wasn't able to pick it up, but that's a great rail pushing Kula straight off the platform. Now Pavel stealing the red, hitting another rail. And I think Pavel just answered my question, and he is back right in this.
Yeah, like, I mean, how did he do it? I mean, he was so low compared to Cooler, but still he managed to win the fight up there. Cooler fell down, and there you go. You have your red. You hit some shots, and yeah, you got the map control back. Water rail again.
And definitely pushing Cooler off that mega red armor platform really made the difference there, and that's a great feature of Sinister. That red is a really hard spot, and Cooler now waiting.
Look at Pavel's right now. He's sniping around the shards. Oh, no, he left right now. It's so bad. He could have hit one crazy rail.
And here we go, both items spawning, and it's going to be Pavel who has to go for this mega health. But look, he knows he's a little bit slow here. He knows if he went for that Kula would have arrived at the same time, and he probably would have been committed to a fight that he probably would have lost. So it looks like he's playing it slow, safe, and steady. As
very nice from Cooler, not taking the teleporter right away. He knew that something was up.
Oh, Pavel is getting absolutely just destroyed there. Kula just eating him up with that lightning gun, just chewing away at his stack. And you can see how awkward that fight was there for Pavel. And Kula, he knows that he's in a great position.
I think he got surprised that Cooler was rushing in this situation, because the room itself, I mean, it's very close and very tiny, and we'll get back to that later. And oh well, Cooler's getting the mega and the frag here. I mean, he has everything he needs right now. He has every item controlled, he got every weapons, he has literally everything on the map.
And 6 minutes to go, and oh, Pavel going to find himself with a rocket in his face, and Kula just easily picks up one more. That's 3-0 to score for Kula, and that means that Pavel is in trouble, because Kula, you can see he's really in a great shape as far as the item cycling goes. He's got a great cycle. Going to drop there. This might be it was a bit of a chance there for some damage from Pavel, but I think Pavel was not expecting that move from KOOK, and there is the red now. So KOOK...
Yeah, we can see how confident KOOK is right now. Like, he's moving very fast. He's now delaying the red armor. He knows everything what's gonna happen now. He knows he's gonna make a few more frags. He knows he got it in the bag right now.
So before we saw Pavel pushing in onto the red armor, and that was how he got back into control. He got some nice shots. He hit the one crucial rail to throw KOOK off the platform, which then got him the red armor.
Wow.
So whoa! Again, the damage is sick. I was just trying to ask, like, how is he gonna do it? But he finds the way.
How can he do that at such a time? This is such a risk, and it pays off.
That's so sick.
Really
I guess it's a risk worth taking. I don't know. It's really well played there from Pavel. Fantastic moves. Just if you have pixel perfect timing or pinpoint timing on that mega health, that is something you can do. That's a way to get back in the game. That's in the dueling handbook, I think. You know, ways to get back in the game, and Pavel's showing it how it's done in time for the next mega. And
yeah, I don't know what KOOK was trying to do. Like, was he trying to trap him with trying to eat some rockets on the mega? I mean, in this situation, usually you should have people using lightning gun before it comes up, so he could have moved Pavel the way.
And here goes Pavel straight into the fight there. KOOK trying to defend, rockets coming in, but Pavel's the one who does make it happen and gets the red armor on his way back around the map as well. And actually, KOOK, who actually set up a nice item cycle earlier, he died kind of close after that. So it actually benefits Pavel massively, this amazing cycle that KOOK set up. Kind of backfiring a little bit. And Pavel could do this. He's 2 frags away from a tied game. He's got control. There's 4 minutes left in this, and he's on match point here for Sinister. So if he can do this, that would be quite an upset. And Pavel waiting here, waiting and baiting on that red armor.
What are we supposed to do then? Like, we want Cypher's Cooler in the finals, right?
I mean, if Pavel can beat KOOK, then alright, yeah, I don't even care. We just need the best challenge for Cypher. We need someone to just show how it's possible to beat Cypher at the moment, because he's just something else.
Yeah, true. Well, KOOK managed to get back to 100 armor right now. He took a bit of yellow armor, a bit of shards. It's still hard because Pavel is now 200 after that red pickup. He has to play really defensive, and that rocket kind of helped him. But wow, the rail again from Pavel. His rail is pretty sick, and again.
Whoa, again, yeah, indeed. I mean, KOOK, he's got to be hurting now. I'm going to jump over to him. He's on 107 armor after the yellow pickup, so that's damage really hurting him. And he's going to maybe go for the move here. Does he have the item time? He can't drop on the LG. He's going to go for it, though. He gets pushed around. Oh, the rockets save him. Actually,
yeah,
such a risk.
He really read the Pavel stack very well. Like, he knew he was so weak. Like, Pavel after these rockets, he only had 22 armor and 80 points, I think.
That's got to be the game-winning spot.
Was like kind of risky, but hey, it pays off again.
And oh, he's going to go up the jump pad. This is a nice fight for Pavel. He does make the mutual frag happen there. They both go down. Who gets the better spawn? There is the railgun for Pavel as he waits patiently on this mega health, but it's going to take a couple seconds to spawn. There it is, and red was taken. So a bit of a split on the map, and Pavel doesn't have time really to play games here. He's got 4 frags to find in 2 minutes. It's really starting to get very serious for him. If he wants to make this a quick 2-0 victory, he's got to make his move very soon here, I should think. And here he is, he's got that red armor. So would you expect him to find the frag soon?
Well, he got it, but he got railed, so it's not really such a good pickup right now. KOOK is playing really defensive, as you can see right now. He's on top, and Pavel didn't see him. He was able to pick the mega, but I think KOOK is playing very well right now. He's like making some noise, but kind of oh, great rail from Pavel, trying to mess up with Pavel's mind.
And there goes Pavel. You can see the speed coming out. He's got the stack. He can burn a bit of stack there for positioning. He finds KOOK. He's going to go straight through. No choice. Oh, he runs out of cells. And there is KOOK running back. Pavel not able to find a frag. Left with 6 points of health. Left for dead there by KOOK. And KOOK doesn't even have the decency to finish him off, put him out of his misery. Pavel is going to keep trying to do his best here, but he's only got 45 seconds left now for 4 frags. That's a frag every 10 seconds, more or less. Here he goes, rocket jump up. Might have to do another one. And Pavel throwing out some smiley faces. Oh, wow, what a beautiful rail there.
Well, I think he knew it's over.
He does. And Kulo is toying with him at the moment. Look at that.
Oh.
Look at this from Kulo.
He's just running.
Yeah, that's pretty fun to see.
I think he has a flag, but he didn't say it to anyone that he was capturing it.
So, Kulo, he's going to force this to a deciding map, and Pavel, he had some sick plays in this game. I mean, there were 2 major plays that really stood out. It was the way that he first got back into control, which was at the red armor, and, you know, just staying in the fight against all the odds and then throwing Cooler off the platform, stealing away the red, and the other one, the pinpoint timing on the Mega, dropping in on it and hitting the perfect rockets to get back in. Unfortunate, though, it is that he wasn't able to turn, you know, those amazing plays into something bigger, but Cooler, you got to hand it to him.
Well, he did the same thing, Cooler. I mean, the drop at the end on the Mega as well, it really worked out very well for him. Otherwise, he would have been in such a terrible spot to take items. He would have been on the back foot with nothing. Certainly. Like 80 armor or something, I think he had left.
And we go now on to Lost World. This will be the decider here between these 2 guys for the quarterfinals. And this is a pretty huge game, one of the bigger matches we'll probably have today before the semis and finals. And Cooler and Pavel, it is Pavel's shown the kind of form that he can really do this. He can really take this away from Cooler. So we're just waiting for them to ready up. And do you have any thoughts on how this will go? Do you think Cooler's going to stomp Pavel? Do you think it's going to be close?
Well, I always, I don't know, I was always impressed by Cooler's style on this map. I mean, he could have such a great control, but at some point, I think he wants to control too many items at once. So, I don't know. I think Pavel, for now, is eating way more than Cooler, but I don't know. It will depend on control, I think.
All right, and we're going to get live. Here it is, Cooler versus Pavel. This is the deciding match, if I can speak correctly. Indeed, the deciding match to see who will go through and perhaps who will face off against Cypher. That's what this is about here. And there is the machine gun damage there from KOOK, from Pavel, and he's going to find a little bit more there, just working that position on the upper side of the map. There is the red armor taken by Cooler, as Cooler now does disappear, and Pavel's going to have himself a lightning gun, and he's going to make his way through. Liverpool's finds Cooler again, and oh, this is sneaky. This is sneaky.
This is sneaky, yeah. But Cooler's not something's up, so he doesn't want to go in.
That could have been so cool. I hope that I think Pavel knows that Cooler didn't see it, so that trick can be used still. Yeah, I think he can use it still, so that would be cool if he does. But the Mega taken away by Cooler. Pavel gonna be making the rounds back at yellow again before cycling back to the red armor. Sitting on that red, he will be waiting patiently now. I'm gonna switch over to Cooler to see where he's at, and we can see that he's moving around the Mega area here.
Maybe he can fight on the exit teleporter. Yes, he's doing it out. He's not staying though. It would have been kind of cool to see him try to make a lot of damage when he's taking the teleporter. But I think he's maybe afraid that... I don't think he knows what kind of stack he has. They're like so even right now. It will depend on one rocket or something.
And Cooler has position here, throwing those rockets down, almost a limited supply when standing up on the platform above there. But Cooler, he's just playing it super safe. I think if he doesn't know for certain anything in particular, he's just going to say, all right, let's just go over the safest option. He's chilling. He's making it. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
So
oh, again. Oh my god. Pavel just knows, man. And 2 minutes gone. Cooler, he is playing so slow. And Pavel knows that he wants that Mega. Cooler's standing in his way. That will not do. Pavel is going to try to do it, but Cooler picks it up mid-fight, and Pavel looks to fall now. And staying in that fight, it was problematic, and finally Cooler, great rocket jump to finish.
What a move. Cooler played very well. Like, having the time on the Mega, and he was hitting so much more LG than Pavel, and then he was able to recover on red armor, and then rocket jump up to get the kill. It was a very nice play.
Red armor soon there, Cooler with the drop. Mega soon as well. And
Yeah,
things
Mega
are
now, but
standard.
obviously Pavel doesn't want to fight now. But he does a lot of damage in the middle room with the plasma. And now he has a shaft in hand. He still doesn't want to go in. He doesn't have any rocket launcher right now.
Here he goes. He's charging in onto Pavel. He just wants this right now. He's going for it. Cooler is actually going for it, but he's got to back away there. Pavel, he can't push all the way in there. So Pavel, though, he's going to have to be really careful now because he knows that Cooler, he wants to turn it on to just really just go for this kill. So Pavel's going to have to take really good positions to be able to defend such an aggression. And Cooler now picking up another Mega. It's round 2 here for Cooler. Straight in, just diving deep into the outskirts of the map here, trying to root out his opponent, Pavel. There is Pavel, though, in the distance, and Cooler now knows exactly where he is, so he can formulate his attack plan. And which way is it going to be? There it is. He catches Pavel at the jump out with the lightning gun, and Pavel goes down, and that's going to be 2-0 for Cooler. Pavel, he's in some problems now. What would you say is really the best way for Pavel to play this now?
Well, the problem is he didn't have any items on Mega and Red Armor. Like the one time that he did take it, I think it was below the shaft YA, but he moved away like when he could hear the timing. That was kind of a bit of a mistake, and then he got killed. But now, like he spawned at Red Armor when he got killed, and he was able to take the red. Then he took the Mega. I mean, he has such a good control right now. He doesn't have. I think he has to play it kind of safe, not take so much damage, get every weapon that he can get, and then go for the kill. But play safe because Cooler has positioning right now.
Yeah, and oh, great rocket coming out there from Cooler on the defense, and that's going to throw Pavel all the way back. He's going to be satisfied with the red armor though, but he knows that Cooler's got to be ahead on stack and he has to fight. He's got to get out of there. Cooler charging forwards, and look at that. Cooler.
He didn't take damage at all. Like the dodge from Cooler was impressive. Like he was charging, but still taking no damage. I mean, is he hacking or something?
What was amazing to me was that the way that his forward movement was amazing. Like he was jumping over every rocket, like closer to Pavel. Each time Pavel was able to fire another rocket, Cooler's closer to him. Yeah, it looked like it. It's pretty awesome to see that charge from Cooler, and I mean that is really the epitome of his little phrase. When to be aggressive, when not to be aggressive, because that was full committal there on that aggression. It's just 100% straight in your face, and 5-0 halfway of this game. Oh my God, Cooler's getting caught very badly there. Pavel's got an opportunity out of nowhere. Cooler picks up the 50, but look at this position he's left in. 20 points of health. What?
Oh
How does that even happen? Oh my God, he did some typing. Maybe Pavel was typing as well.
He was trying to reading or something.
Oh my God. That is next level strategy from Cooler with the typing. He moved really fast after typing as well, man. He just went straight through this. Really interesting.
Oh, that rocket into the wall made him fall, and he was like so pissed off.
Yeah. 6-0 though. I mean, after that, it looks like Pavel's got to go back to the drawing board. Cooler's got some nice position to work with now.
Yeah, you're like almost like for 6 minutes now. Like Pavel didn't have the position in the middle room. Like he can't get in. He really can't. And when he goes to the top yellow, he gets killed. So
there's a bit of a fight now, and he does get Cooler really low, and he knows that he's low. He can hear the screams of Cooler in the distance. No way to hide the pain, but Cooler will get out of there. So Pavel's unable to do what Cooler did and really bring the fight to him. So I'm going to switch over to Pavel.
Well, he has a nice stack to work with right now. 150, 100.
And
actually, Cooler went away. Like he's on the other side of the map.
He's just, taking it slow. It's okay, I guess.
Right now, I guess. Like 3 minutes, it's really hard to have some good rest kills on the map. So, and a little bit of damage from Cooler here, which is pretty okay-ish, I guess.
Pavel, he's just waiting now, or rather, it's a question of waiting until he gets the right movement to find Cooler, and
oh, he knew he was there, but oh,
falls back for the red armor. So Pavel is going to go for it now, but...
Yeah, he has to do something. It's pretty hard with Cooler playing that way. I mean... Oh, he saw him again, but... What
Here
can
goes
he do? Like,
Pavel.
he always has some way to leave the room.
Oh, decent LG there from Pavel, but the rockets are just too much for him to deal with. Here he goes. He needs to do this now. He knows it. Great LG again from Pavel. There goes the rocket jump straight in the way of Cooler, but Cooler is not there. So that's such a good play there from Cooler not to go forwards, and unlucky for Pavel.
Actually, he was there, but he was like, I don't know, like 15 centimeters away. He didn't pick up the 50 at first.
So Pavel was too fast.
Yeah, probably.
That's going to be the red there for Pavel too, but time is just not on his side at the moment. A minute left and 30 seconds. We're approaching that very quickly here. 90 seconds, and there is the Mega again. But this is really the last time that Pavel has. He's going to have to get insanely lucky on the spawns, but he has to open it up with the frag now. But he can't find Cooler. There he goes again. Here's Cooler finally. All he has left to do is just run at him. I mean, that's so easy for Cooler to deal with. You can look at it; it's just so easy for him to deal with.
God. All the stack is gone right now. He took the red now again, but it's too late. And he got out shaft here. Left with 6 HP. What do you want to do?
I don't know. There's not much to do. Not much to do for Pavel. There it is, and that's going to be the gruesome reality sinking in to Pavel now. He had it on Blood Run. He's like, he must be so annoyed at that. I mean, he was so close on Blood Run. And Cooler says sorry.
I think, yeah, he's talking about the teleported situation. Because obviously he was taking the bomb on. He would have killed Cooler for sure, 100% sure.
And I'm trying to read. Should I try to read the Russian? Nah, I won't try. I'll fail too hard. I'll leave that to Damaros.
You can try read it.
Can you read Russian?
I wouldn't.
You'd be the first French guy that I knew that could read Russian.
No, Strength was doing it a bit, I guess.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess so. He was doing the, what is it, the Zadrot Ibani thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the one. All right, so it's going to be Cooler who defeats Pavel there, 2-1. Looked pretty bad on Blood Run to begin with, but in the end, Cooler, he's such a legend, he wins out, and that's going to be him progressing through the tournament. So we'll have a quick break, guys. We'll come back, and we'll have more action here live on FACEIT TV. Of course, it is the last cup of the full season. Next weekend, we have the finale. So remember, that's going to be a really big deal. So mark that on your calendars, and we'll be back.